Over the summers growing up, my brother and I always had a summer job. It was either cutting grass, babysitting, just any odd little job we could find. And you would be surprised to know what we spent our money on. We actually spent our money on snacks. Like, our favorite thing was going to the grocery store and buying whatever we wanted to snack on because it was our money. And I remember buying these little frozen lemon cream pies. Little did I know the experience I would have once I tried a real lemon cream pie would be out of this world. And I am going to make mine for you next on A Sweet Spot. The first step is to make the graham cracker crust, the foundation for the entire lemon cream pie. So I have my food processor. I'm going to add my graham crackers to my food processor and get them into a crumble. So just take all of your graham crackers and add them in. So all of my graham crackers are in there. My secret ingredient is lemon zest. So I'm also going to add lemon zest to those graham crackers. It gives an extra kick of that lemon flavor throughout the graham crackers. And by putting them in a processor with the graham crackers, that lemon oil is going to infuse into that crumble. So let's put our top on and get these pulsing. I use the pulse option to get them to a nice crumble. You can put them on low. I just like to pulse it because I like to see my crumbs come together. All right, so my graham crackers are nice and crumbled together. So I'm going to remove them from the food processor. So I have a medium-sized bowl here, and we're going to add those graham crackers to this bowl. And they will smell amazing because you'll smell that fresh lemon from the lemon zest along with those graham crackers. Oh, so good. All right, so all of my graham crackers are in there, so I'm gonna add my sugar and my melted butter. And we're just gonna give this a nice mix to really bring it together before we add it to our pie pan. And you want that butter to really work through all those graham crackers because you want them to start to stick together and kind of form like a graham cracker paste. Okay, so my crumble is sticking together. It's ready to go into the pie pan. So I have my 9-inch pie pan here, and I'm just gonna pour all of that graham cracker into my pie pan and just start pressing down. You can use a spoon, you can use your fingers, but you really wanna get that graham cracker down into the bowl. What I like to do is take like a measuring cup. I have a small little measuring spoon here that has a nice rounded edge, and I'm using that to press all of the graham cracker into my pie pan. All right, as you can see, I have my graham cracker crust all pressed into my pie pan here. Next, I'm going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for 8 minutes. I don't want to over bake it, I just want a light bake, so once we put our filling and put it in the oven, I'm assured that my crust is nice and crisp, okay? So we're gonna put this in the oven and then we're gonna start on our filling. Now it's time to make our pie filling. What I love about this pie filling is it's one step. You just mix it all together. So I'm gonna take my condensed milk and just pour that right into a large bowl. You will need a spatula. Even if you're pouring right out of the can, you'll need a spatula because it's very thick and you need to encourage it to go into your bowl. So we're just scraping out the last bit of that. I like to get every last bit. You're gonna take your lemon juice and your egg yolks. With the hand mixer, I'm gonna mix those together until it's nice and smooth. I start low because I don't want it to go everywhere, and then I increase the speed. So my main ingredients are all mixed in my bowl. Now I'm going to add my lemon zest. Just get all of that zest into there. And then again on low, I'm just gonna whisk all of my ingredients mixed in my bowl. This is an option. If you wanna pop up the colors, you can see it's a beautiful, nice soft yellow. I wanna make mine more lemon yellow. So I'm taking a little gel food coloring, just a little bit into my bowl. And I'm gonna just punch up the color a little bit. And let's blend and you'll see the color just slightly punch up. All right, there we go. Just a little bit more yellow for color. And now let's pour this into our pie pan. So my graham cracker crust has come out of the oven. It's beautiful, it smells amazing. Now we're gonna pour our filling right into that graham cracker crust. The great thing about this, you don't even have to wait for your graham cracker crust to cool. So if it's still warm, that's okay, because you're about to put this right into the oven. So just using a spatula to make sure I get all of that filling. Ah, it smells so good. I wish you could smell through this video because it smells so good. So good. So just encourage it to smooth out. It normally smooths by itself, but I just take the spatula. So there we go. Our pie pan is filled. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes. My pie is completely baked. It came out of the oven. What you want to do after your pie comes out of the oven is put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. You want it to completely set, because when you cut into it, it's going to create a beautiful slice. So now that my pie is baked and chilled, it's time for me to make my whipped topping. So I have my whipped cream in a large bowl, and to that bowl, I'm going to add my confectioner's sugar and my vanilla. And using a hand mixer, I'm gonna mix all of these ingredients together. I'm gonna start low because if I started on high, I would have whipped cream all over my countertop, and work my way up. You really wanna work until you get it on high speed to get it nice and whipped. So I have my piping bag filled with my whipped topping that I'm gonna use to really garnish my pie. I'm also going to use some candied mint leaves that I made a little bit earlier, and my favorite lemon candy, which are called lemon heads. They look like little bitty lemons. I'm going to use them to add just a little garnish and fun to the pie. So let's start with the whipped topping, because that's going to actually help balance all that sweet and tart flavor. So just piping little rosettes of whipped topping around my pie. Right, there we go. And then I'm gonna add some little mint leaves and lemon head candies. And I'm gonna add just a few lemon head candies just to give the pie a little bit of interest. So I'm add a few in there. And then a couple of the candy mint leaves. Just stick them into the whipped cream to give that pie a little extra oomph. Thank you once again for allowing me to bring this great recipe to all of you. Click like, subscribe. Once again, I have more delicious recipes coming your way. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this lemon cream pie. It smells delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I did lick the bowl. The filling was so good. Come back and see me right here on The Sweet Spot.